Now, I nearly coughed then, didn't I? I do beg your pardon. Better have a drink. Hold on. Here we go. Glug, 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 glug. Let's find out what is in the box today. I wonder. Guess what's inside the box? Ooh, did you hear that? Ooh. Something a little bit rolly, a little bit rattly by the sounds of it. Let's find out what it is. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, it's one of those. A little acorn. Well, I think you story lovers know exactly what story this must be with a little acorn in it. It can only be Chicken Licken. So, my friends, I think it's time to take off this hat and put on a possible Chicken Licken hat. There we are. Complete with... Oh, there we are. Complete with little acorn, or slightly bigger acorn this time. Where is it? There we are, there we are, there we are, there we are. Slightly bigger acorn, just so you can all see. Can you all see the acorn? Yes, you can. Good. Now, I will start the story in a minute. Let's just have a little discussion about things, about the world. Okay, there was a time, wasn't there, where lots of people would have thought the world was flat. Like that. In fact, there are some strange, deluded people out there who still think the world is flat, but we won't go on about that. I suspect the same people who thought the world was flat also thought the moon was made of cheese. They probably also thought that the clouds were made of candy floss, and the sun was actually a giant pancake rolling around in the sky. And sometimes I was thinking, well, it just takes one person to come up with those ideas for them to become popular, and everyone else starts believing it. Yeah. So let me tell you about something else, and then I promise I will start the story. About 15 years ago, there was a minor earthquake in England. Just a tiny, tinsy-wincy little one. Yeah, more of a hiccup, more of a tummy rumble compared to some of the more serious earthquakes that happen around the world. No, this one was very, very low on the scale, the Richter scale. That's what it's called, the thing that measures the earthquakes. Very small, but and it happened at night time while I was asleep. Well, it happened when a lot of people were asleep, not just me. It's probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. And it was just a rumble like that. And it woke me up. This rumbling sound, it woke me up. And because I had been asleep and I'd been dreaming, my first thought wasn't, oh, it's an earthquake. My first thought was, my goodness me, there's a woolly rhinoceros in the attic. And I actually went up into the attic to have a look. But very soon I was fast asleep again in my bed, not in the attic, snoring away, and probably thought, oh, it was just me snoring that woke me up in the first place. Is that possible? Can you snore and wake yourself up? Or maybe. But anyway, I looked at the news in the morning, and there it was. On the news, a news item that there had been an earthquake. Yeah. An earthquake. Sorry, that was just someone coming into the room. That wasn't another earthquake. That was my wife getting something out of the drawer. I had no idea what she was doing at that moment. Sorry, that's why I was mildly distracted. So, earthquake hits the UK. No one hurt. Well, I was very relieved about that. Relieved that, firstly, no one was hurt, but also relieved that that it was an earthquake. But if it hadn't been for my television set, I would still be looking for that woolly rhino up in the attic. So in some ways, what I'm trying to say is, what happens now in the story to Chicken Licken, you can't really blame him. Because he didn't have a TV, so how would he have known what was the truth and what was just made up fantasy? Oh, and I've got an important message to tell you. Better take that one off for this one, because this person wants to say something. Hello dear, it's me. Yes, it's Mild Beryl. Now don't worry. I know that sometimes when I appear it means things are going to get just a little bit scary. just a little bit frightening. So this has got just a tiny bit of mild peril. Yeah, mild peril for mild peril. And it means that what you really need to do is to grab a cushion and snuggle up with your cushion, or maybe hold the hand of a responsible adult, and everything will be all right. Okay, it's just towards the end of the story. So for the moment, you'll be all right. You'll be brave, okay? And I'll see you just a little bit later. All right then. TTFN. Yes, that was a word from our sponsor, Mild Beryl. Are you ready for the story? I know I am, nearly. I'll just have a sip of water. And here we go. So there was once a farm. It was called Old Oak Farm. There were oak trees here and there and, well, everywhere, apart from the fields where they were trying to grow crops, yeah. And by the way, oak trees, that reminds me, if any of you have any little ideas while you're in lockdown, ideas that you really want to do when you get out of here, places you want to go, things you want to make, things you want to try and cook, and you haven't got the ingredients, then do it. And the next time you see an oak tree, that will remind you to do it. Because there is a saying which I really like: an oak tree is a daily reminder that great things often have small beginnings. There we go. Oak trees. This farm was full of oak trees, here, there and everywhere. Now, it was a very windy day on this farm, an incredibly windy day. The candy floss clouds were getting blown about hither and thither, left and right, north and south, east and west, all over the place, the candy floss clouds. And the pancake sun in the sky was rolling about. And Chicken Licken couldn't wait to go outside and fly his kite. All the other chickens in the chicken house, or coop I think it's called, were saying, "Oh no, Chicken Licken, you don't want to go outside. It's too windy for birds like us. You'll get blown about." "Oh, but I really want to fly my kite. I really want to fly my kite. I really want to fly my kite." He had bought this brand new kite. He called it Kitey Flighty, and he couldn't wait to go outside. And also he'd been talking to his friend Cocky Locky, who was a little bit, bit of a lad, Cocky Locky, and he said, "Chicken Licken, don't you listen to those other chickens. Don't be a chicken. You go outside if you want to. You go outside in that lovely windy day and fly your lovely Kitey Flighty." Well, Chicken Licken went outside, and as usual, whenever anyone takes a kite outside to fly it, the wind goes, whoo, drops, just like that. No wind at all. And in spite of its name, Kitey Flighty would not fly at all. No. So Chicken Licken had a sulk. He put his wings under his armpits. Hang on. Do birds have armpits? Wing pits. He put his wings in his wing pits like this and sulked. And he sat under a big oak tree and just sulked and sulked and sulked. He was in such bad mood. He really wanted to fly his kite. But oh dear me, it just so happened that a single acorn had been loosened by Windy Mindy, the wind, that was. And here is where the trouble starts. Yeah. Now, what happens now is, if this had happened to Isaac Newton, we'd be in a completely different place as a human species. So luckily, Isaac Newton thought something else happened when something fell on his head. So the acorn fell down, landed on Chicken Licken's head, just like this. Hold on. Ow! Oh no! Oh no! Oh me! Oh my! I've just been hit by a piece of sky. Oh, this is a disaster, a disaster. The sky's falling, the sky's falling, the sky's falling. Oh, 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 oh. I better go and tell the king. Animals in those days, the time of this story, were very, very publicly minded. Yeah. And they loved to tell the king, Kingy Wingy, his name was, about everything that was going on in his kingdom. I've got to tell the king. I've got to tell the king. I've got to tell the king. Oh, if only he'd seen the acorn at that particular moment, it would have been a very different ending for Chicken Licken indeed. And that little acorn there, he was rubbing his hands together, thinking, look at the mischief I have just caused. Anyway, Chicken Licken is running around and he's off to see the king. But of course he has no idea where the king lives. Oh, is he there? Is he there? Where am I? And he ran hither and thither. Yeah, that's the opposite direction of hither. Anyway, quite soon he bumps into Henny Penny, his friend. Now Henny Penny's the very calm one. Very calm animal, and she was currently practicing her yoga. Yeah, she was in the crow position, like this. Oh, Henny Penny, you won't believe what's happened. Henny Penny, oak tree, no, the sky is falling, the sky. Calm down, said Henny Penny. Calm down, Chicken Licken. Chill out, sit down, relax, take a deep breath, breathe in through your beak and out through your beak, and in through your beak and out through your beak. There. Now tell me what the matter is. Oh, Henny Penny. It's a disaster. Oh no, oh me, oh my. I've just been hit by a piece of sky. The sky's falling, Henny Penny. The sky's falling. It's a disaster. I'm off to tell the king. Oh no, said Henny Penny. Not the sky. Oh no. Oh please, oh no, not the sky. Yes, Chicken Licken, I'll join you. Let's go and see the king right now. So Chicken Licken and Henny Penny, they were running hither and thither, all over the place, off to see the king, but they had no idea where the king lived, no idea at all, so they were just running around almost in circles. Well, quite soon, they came across their other friend, Cocky Locky. All right there, me old muckers, said Cocky Locky. What you doing in my area, in my manor? Me old chumleys, me lovely chumleys, me old cocker. What am I doing? What you doing here? You look a bit discombobulated. I learnt that word just a moment ago. Discombobulated. But why are you so worried? What are you running around for? By the way, do you want to buy a TV? Oh no, hang on, TVs aren't invented yet. Do you want to watch? Or maybe a piece of carpet? Oh no, Cocky Locky. No, it's a disaster. Oh no, oh me, oh my, I've just been hit by a piece of sky. The sky's falling, Cocky Locky, the sky's falling. Yeah, it's falling. It's a disaster. We're off to tell the king right now. You're kidding, aren't you? Said Cocky Locky. The sky's falling. Legit. You're not kidding me. It's actually falling down. Oh no, you're right. I'll join you. We better go and tell the king straight away. Tell him straight away. So, Chicken Licken, Henny Penny and Cocky Locky ran to see the king, but had no idea of his address, had no idea where he lived. Well, quite soon they bumped into another friend who was bathing in the pond, the duck pond. Actually, she wasn't bathing at the time. She was in the pond, like most ducks are. I'll tell you who it was in a minute. Okay, let's tell you now. Ducky Lucky was in her pond. She was weaving some reeds together to make yet another sun hat. Quack, 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 quack. You're looking very hot and bothered, said Ducky Lucky. Hot and bothered, quack, 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 quack. Would you like to come in and have a little dip in my pond? Quack, quack, quack. I've just learned how to do the butterfly stroke. It's rather good. Look. No, there's no time, Ducky Lucky, said Chicken Licken. There's no time at all. It's a disaster. Oh no, oh me, oh my. I've just been hit by a piece of sky. Yeah, a sky. The sky's falling. Ducky Lucky, the sky's falling. It's a disaster, and we're off to tell the king. Oh no, said Ducky Lucky. Oh no, quack, quack, quack. We better be quick, quack, quack, quick. Let's go and tell the king right now. So, I almost forgot that. Chicken Licken, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky and Ducky Lucky ran off to see the king without having any idea which way to go. Well, eventually they came across some more water, and there was Drakey Lakey in the lake. Yeah. Now, Drakey Lakey was Ducky Lucky's boyfriend, or rather, he wanted to be. He really, really fancied her. Yeah. I know, it's a bit rude, that, isn't it? But very, very romantic. Ducky Lucky had no idea, but every time Ducky Lucky was around Drakey Lakey would go bright red and try to act really casual. Oh, hi guys, said Drakey Lakey. Hi, I'm just looking at these water boatmen. They're really, really fascinating, guys. Are you guys going on a hike? Would you like me to prepare some food, maybe make a picnic for you? Oh no, said Chicken Licken. There's no time. It's a disaster. Oh no, oh me, oh my. I've just been hit by a piece of sky. The sky's falling, Drakey Lakey. The sky's falling. It's a disaster. We're off to tell the king. Oh my goodness, said Drakey Lakey. That really is the worst news I've ever heard. I better join you. You're right. You're absolutely right. We better go off and tell the king right now. So Chicken Licken, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky and Drakey Lakey all went off to tell the king that the sky was falling. But they didn't know which way to go. Well, it wasn't long before they came across Goosey Lucy. Now let me just tell you about Goosey Lucy. Goosey Lucy was very cool and much preferred to be called a Lucy Goosey. Yeah, he was very cool in a sort of a European kind of way. Hey guys, so cool. Hey guys, nice to see you guys. Have you come for a bit of cool from Lucy Goosey? Hoping some of my cool might rub off on you. Do you like my new shades? I bought them just this morning, hey? Hey, do you want to see me do my moonwalk? Look at this, guys. Look how cool I am. No. Goosey Lucy or Lucy Goosey, there's no time. It's a disaster. Oh no, oh me, oh my. I've just been hit by a piece of sky, said Chicken Licken. A piece of sky? Yeah, the sky's falling. Lucy Goosey, the sky's falling. It's a disaster. We're off to tell the king right now. Oh my goodness, guys, that's terrible news. That's so bad. Hey guys, I'll join you right away. Where are my shades? Oh, never mind, I've lost them. And at that moment, Lucy Goosey lost his cool, lost his shades, and became Goosey Lucy, just like that. And off they went, Chicken Licken, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Drakey Lakey, and Lucy Goosey, or Goosey Lucy now, off to see the king, off to tell him that the sky was falling, but they had no idea where he lived and no idea which direction to go. Well, eventually they reached the old, dark, black barn. You know, the old, dark, black barn, full of shadows and ghosts, and a very solitary figure. Turkey Lurkey. Hello, Chicken Licken, said Turkey Lurkey. What brings you to the land of the shadows? Have you decided to join the dark side? Ha! 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 No, Turkey Lurkey. No, I haven't. It's a disaster, Turkey Lurkey. The sky. Oh no, oh me, oh my. I've just been hit by a piece of sky. The sky's falling, Turkey Lurkey. The sky is falling. It's falling. It's a disaster, I tell you, a disaster. We're off to tell the king. Oh my goodness me. I knew this day would happen soon. I knew it. Let me join you. I will tell the king myself. So, Chicken Licken, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Drakey Lakey, not Darky Larky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey went off to tell the king that the sky was falling down. And it was a procession of squawks and quacks and flying feathers, of scampering, scratching feet, of waddling, wobbling warbles and chattering beaks. But where was the king? Which direction should they go? I know. let's go through the woods, they all thought together. Oh, dear me. And who was the first person they met in the woods? Foxy Loxy. Well, Chicken Licken, I haven't seen you for a while. What brings you to my neck of the woods? Foxy Loxy, Foxy Loxy, it's a disaster, a disaster, a disaster. Oh no, oh no, oh me, oh my. I've just been hit by a piece of sky. The sky's falling, Foxy Loxy. The sky's falling. It's a disaster, I tell you. It's a disaster. We're off to tell the king, but we don't know which direction to go. Now, Foxy Loxy, I better point out, had a much better understanding of the world and science and of nature. He was a bit of an environmentalist and a physicist, and his grasp of the laws of gravity were quite sound. But he was a fox, and foxes are sly, and he was a very good actor. Oh, my dear Chicken Licken and fellow poultry, that is terrible news. Terrible, I know. I think you're doing the right thing by going to tell the king. Absolutely well done. Yes, well done. But you don't know the way, you say. Oh, let me guide you. I know exactly where the king lives. Yes, I was chatting to the king just the other day. Yes, as we were having a cup of tea. Come with me. Come with me. Well, actually, dears, this is the point where you have to cuddle your cushion, all right, or hold that hand of the responsible adult, because things are going to turn just a little bit, you know, like a little bit spooky at this moment. So hold on tight; it'll be over soon. All right, TTFN. So, Foxy Loxy led Chicken Licken, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Drakey Lakey, Loosey Goosey, who is now Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey into the woods, where his whole family were waiting. Ding! Holding their knives and forks. Yeah. There was his wife, Foxy Moxy, a most determined and confident lady fox. And there were his 5 children, Foxy Boxy, who always liked to have a fight. There was Foxy Soxy, who had a very big range of eccentric footwear. There was Foxy Proxy, who always sat too close to his siblings. Yeah. And there was Foxy Toxy, who had once fallen into a radioactive bath and was now glowing bright green. And there was Foxy Epoxy, who was a little bit on the clingy side. I think that was all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. So, the 7 foxes, mummy, daddy, 5 children, just like that, ate the 5 birds. Yeah, Chicken Licken, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, not so lucky now you're thinking, Drakey Lakey, Goosey Lucy, and of course Turkey Lurkey, yum yum yum, down in the foxes' tum-tum-tums. And they never did go and see the king, which is a bit like Medio Polito, if you remember that story. Except he wasn't eaten by a fox, was he? And the king never did find out that the sky had fallen down. No, never found out, which is probably just as well, because he probably would have believed it. That old kingy wingy, he was a bit on the gullible side. Now I know you're thinking, oh, that's a real downer. That's a real tragic end. It wasn't my intention at all to make you feel sad. No, I didn't want you to go around the rest of the day feeling depressed. So let's reason this one out. Foxes need to have a meal as well. Yeah? Foxes are sometimes portrayed like wolves as the bad guys, but they do need to eat, and the law of nature says that if they see a bird like that, they're going to eat it. But if you think about it, in times of worry, Do you really want a bunch of panicking poultry running around like headless chickens, spreading fear? No, you don't. So, my friends, here's to the foxes. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this one, even though there was a bit of mild peril in it. And if you want another story without the mild peril, please visit the website. And there's music on this, the marvellous music of Martin Thornton. But in the meantime, please stay safe, please stay healthy, please look after each other. TTFN. Bye!